Hi Sagittarius, I'm Ocean, and today I'm going to be doing your quick love reading for September 2020. Okay, so first let me say this is not my first time trying to do this. I filmed it last night, and by the way, I usually do a 3 card spread. This tells me you have a lot going on. Last night when I did your reading, I did something that I haven't done on any of my videos, which is clarify, clarify, clarify. Like I kept getting, the need to clarify, clarify. And as I'm looking at this spread today, having to do it over because of the me not being able to upload it for some reason, it's the same exact story. It's the same exact story. Different cards, same story. Um, I know for a fact you have a lot going on. And what I kept hearing when I was doing your reading was name, something about a name. Whether it was put some respect on my name, and for some single people, it's like they want to, something about your name. Somebody wants to give somebody's name, or somebody had somebody's name, and that's about it. Let me just tell you right off top, there was an ending, okay? And this is the same message. At the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Somebody is defensive, okay? Somebody's defensive. And I have a feeling it might be you. The energies can be reversed. Now, this is a little different. I can read it backwards, or I can read it, it's going to seem like I'm reading it backwards because I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay, no, I won't do that. I'll read it the way that they came out. The first card that came out is, by the way, the Seven of Wands is crowning the reading. So this is the overall energy. Somebody's defensive. When we start, okay, I want to apologize for the noise because I hear people are coming upstairs and they're making noise. Okay, so, all right. So the World card in reverse came out. And this tells me that somebody's world was flipped upside down. Why, did I ask? Because somebody was juggling. Somebody was juggling more than one person, and they found out about this. Now, whoever found out, okay, so this is the first scenario. Whoever found out about this, now their world was flipped upside down. They are the person that is defensive. And they're thinking about leaving the situation. If you can see right next to the world in reverse is Three of Wands. First of all, let me tell you all these cards. I'm all over the place. I feel like the situation is all over the place too, because I'm not usually like this in my readings. We have the world in reverse. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Hangman. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have Three of Swords, and we have Ten of Cups. Okay, so right away I see fire, I see earth, I see air. Oh, and I see water. Everybody's on here, but especially fire, which I know is you, pentacles, and air. So there's a little bit of love here, but there's a lot going on. So we have somebody's world was turned upside down because they found out about a third party, and this person who they had all this passion for, this person who they were loyal to, they're now thinking about walking away from this because you can see that they're looking out, and they're looking out holding this wand. Even though they still have this love for this person, they're looking out, and I'm paying attention to the yellow that they're looking out towards. It's like they're wondering, well, my happiness must be somewhere else. Like I've done all this work, and I have been loyal to this person, and they're the level of defensive that they're just wondering, you know what, my happiness is not with you. My happiness may be somewhere else. So think about walking away. And even though this Knight of Wands usually reminds me of, I see it different ways. Like I see that the person, whoever did this to you, is trying to ride back in, for some passion, but you're not having it. They're not even a king. They see that you're getting ready to walk away, and they're wanting to stop you. They want to try to rush in and stop you because they know that if you walk away, you got options, and they want to be the one. And even though you're holding on to this wand, you're not looking at it because you feel like what you found out flipped your world upside down, but they're still going to try to ride in and try to send you either some passionate messages or try to show up so that they can, as I'm paying attention to the yellow that the Knight of Wands is wearing, to try to say that they're your happiness. They're going to try to write in and show you that they're your happiness. And they're going to try to write in with passion. This could be like some makeup sex or something, or some text messages that they're going to try to send you. They're going to try to get you to stay. But you're feeling like the Ten of Swords, which is the very next card. If you pay attention to the person looking out, holding the Three of Wands, you see that they have that little bit of yellow. They're not happy anymore the way they were. The world has been turned upside down, and they have a lot of red. And usually I would say that red means passion, but for me, I feel like that red represents pain. Okay? So if you look at the Ten of Swords, then you'll see this is the same person with that little bit of yellow and all of that red. This is pain. This is a person who has been completely hurt, and just the world is in reverse, okay? So this is something that they found that just destroyed them. And the Ten of Swords, even though it is an ending, or it's like somebody found out this information online, somebody found this out by somebody calling them, like as if like somebody, it was communication or something. And it doesn't have to be that. Somebody traveled and literally caught somebody, okay? And this could have happened at night. Either way. So the Ten of Swords, this person, the information that they found out destroyed them. And this is why we have the Lovers in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini. This could be the person who contacted you, could be a Gemini. But I have a feeling that this just means that your relationship between you and this person who you had all of this love for is now in reverse. It's the world in reverse. It's Ten of Swords. And it's an ending. This is an ending to a cycle. This is an ending to a relationship. So I feel like you were working on this relationship. You were giving your all, and you wanted your happiness, and now you're no longer willing to work on this. This also represents the person who's trying to ride back in, trying to put in the work to try to fix this, and nothing that they do is going to work. It's a Ten of Swords. Like you're at this point, you are defensive. You are not even willing to try. I feel like the Hangman represents the person who has been trying to, well, let me clarify this because this is going to be different for different people. The Hangman represents the person who was hurt, that has been thinking and thinking and thinking about this. Hence, like also the Three of Wands in the beginning, they're thinking, what, maybe my happiness is not here. And so if you look at the Hangman, it's like they've been thinking and thinking and thinking on this. And also, this represents the person who has hurt them has been thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. They're actually in a place where all they can do is think about it. You're not letting them back in. So now they're just thinking about what they've done. This is the exact same story as yesterday. And somebody's giving somebody back their name. Somebody is like, you're going to put some respect on my name. And for the people who are, okay, well, let me finish this first. Okay, so this person is thinking. Okay, let's look at it from the person who was hurt. The person who was hurt has been doing a lot of thinking, and they've decided that they're not going to put any more work into this. So when this Page of Wands, who's the same person as this Knight of Wands, tries to come back in, they're going to tell them no. This also represents them, because if you're the Sagittarius here that has been hurt, you're in reverse. You're no longer going to offer your love to this person. You're not even going to offer passion to this person, because if you notice that this person is writing in the Knight of Wands for this passion, you're going to be like, no. And the person who has done this, whoever this is, if you're a cross watcher, it could have been you. You could have been the one that, Sagittarius could have done this to you, or whatever the situation is. The person who did this, caused the pain, is just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. And they want to rush in and they want to say something, but they know there's nothing they can say. Okay. So they're going back and forth about this, or just, and they're still, okay. They're still in the energy of whatever you found out, whoever you found out about, they're still trying to figure out what to do, but they haven't even let this thing go yet. They're trying to figure out if they should let it go. They're trying to figure out, you could be dealing with the earth sign. You could be dealing with last night I was getting heavy Capricorn, but of course it could be a Taurus or a Virgo. But this could also, to me, when I see this, sometimes I think it could also represent, like right now we're in Virgo season. During this time, they could be trying to figure out, what they're going to do. But in the background, which I don't know if you can see, but in the background, there's a ship sailing away. So like while you're over here juggling, Your ships are sailing away. Both of your ships. Okay, so also this person has emotion for both people. Okay, so they're trying to figure out, what they should do. But meanwhile, their ships are sailing away. Their options are leaving. Also, this two of Pentacles also represents the person who was hurt. There's a Gemini in the situation. The person who was hurt in the situation is going back and forth about it in their mind. They are literally, if you're the person who hurt the person, all you're doing is you're still juggling both people. If you're the person who was hurt, you can't stop thinking about it. And what are you thinking about? The very next card, Three of Swords, what this person did to you. You're thinking about what this person did to you. You can't let it go. You're upset. You're frustrated. And you can't get it off your mind. And how ironic, I don't know if you guys heard this card fall in the background, but this is the card that just fell off the deck. Something or someone is standing in between us. I can't read this backwards right now. Something or someone is standing in between us right now. Okay, so like I told you, you're thinking about this Three of Swords, this pain that this person caused you. And that's interesting because if you're the person who caused the pain, you're thinking about it too. And you're thinking about the pain like you've caused both of these people. Because remember I told you, in the Two of Pentacles in the background, both of your ships are sailing away while you're trying to juggle and figure out which one you want. But one of the ships is bigger than the other one. And one of the things you're juggling at the current moment is higher than the other one. So there's one that you care about more, but you've hurt both. And you're thinking about this 10 of Cups that you had with someone. And the person who's thinking about it is thinking about what they had with this person, how this person just destroyed it. The person who actually destroyed it is thinking about what they had with this person or what they wanted with this person, and they're not going to be able to have now because of what they did. And also, I'm getting a feeling for single people. Somebody out here found out they were the third person in the situation and they're hurt. And some of you actually knew that you were the third person. Some of you found out randomly through communication or searching or online or something like that. You found out that you were the third party. And you're thinking now about the whole time they were juggling you. You can't let it go. The whole time they had a family or they had children and you were wanting all this with this person. And some of you guys are actually waiting for them to leave the other person. And I just want to say right now, they're still holding on to that person too. So it's pretty clear what's happening, but if you guys want messages, if you want to just know like what's going on with this person, that message fell out. I wasn't planning on giving you any messages, even though they were coming through heavily last night. The message that this person, I feel like there's not even communication right now, to be honest with you. Backs are turned. Somebody's ignoring somebody. And somebody is waiting for communication from the person who's causing this pain. Somebody is still waiting on communication. That person who's waiting for them to see if they're going to leave or waiting for them to leave their person. Oh, this one flipped over. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So for the person who's waiting for this person to leave this family situation or whatever you're waiting for, I told you they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. But, oh, look at this one was right behind it. This is the only one flipped over. All the other ones are the right way. This one flipped over right behind it. I am going to come sweep you away. This is this right here. This is Knight of Wands. This is them coming in for passion. But I feel like you're going to be on your guard. You're not going to allow this person to come in because you're really hurt, especially if you're the one who found out that you are the third party. You're really upset. And for those of you who are married or you were in a relationship with this person, you are extremely hurt too. You're defensive and you do not want to hear it. You have all 10 swords in your back, which means that this person has been doing this to you or you've been suspecting this with this person and you're just really hurt and you're just coming to the realization that maybe my happiness is just not with this person. And this person is still juggling this third party. They don't know what they're going to do because they have emotion for both. They have just a little bit more for one of them, but they have love for both, which is why they don't know what to do. And for the person who found this out, who's absolutely done, I do not blame you because they still can't decide. But they're going to still try to want some passion. Like, okay, I don't know what you did to them. I don't know what she was doing, but they can't stop thinking about it. They can't stop thinking about it. Okay, well, hopefully this resonated with someone, and hopefully you got something from it, and or you found what you were looking for. If you have any questions or if you want me to do a private reading for you, you feel free to contact me. All of my social medias and Gmail is oceanfiretarot@gmail.com, and my Instagram is oceanfiretarot. So if you want a personal, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. All right, we'll see what happens. Bye, Sagittarius.